You have told me more about my mother than I ever dreamed of knowing. And now you tell me that this is only the beginning, that there's more for you to tell me?
Yes, Sheridan, there is more.
Sweetheart, I'm sorry, but I couldn't let you tell Sheridan that you're her mother.
I know I shouldn't, but I can't lie to you, Martin. I don't know if I can keep quiet. It's Sheridan. It's my baby girl. She's here, back after all these years. All I want to do is take her in my arms and hold her, comfort her, wipe away all her tears, wipe away all that pain. Let her know that her mother is not dead, not entombed in that Crane mausoleum, that she's alive and that I am her mother. There's so much more for you to know, Sheridan, so much more.
What is it? Please tell me everything. I want to know.
After all these years of not knowing what happened to my father, to find out that he didn't leave by his own choice, I'll tell you, it changes everything. All the anger that I've had towards him all these years, and for you to tell me that he is still alive, you gotta tell me everything. I need to know everything, Mr. Wheeler.
And I will, I promise. That's why I brought you here to the Crane estate.
Yeah, well, I don't understand. Why didn't you just tell me everything back at the hospital?
Because it's complicated. I'd rather show it to you, let you see it all with your own eyes, and try to explain it.
See what? I don't understand.
You will, I promise. Soon everything will become clear. I just hope when it does, when the truth comes out, you'll be able to understand why I did what I did. And forgive me.
How can you do this to me, Ethan?
Stop, Gwen, stop it. Calm down.
I'm not gonna calm down.
Listen, I'll explain it to you outside. Come here.
What are you gonna explain to me? I know what I heard.
Came in on the tail end of a conversation. I was just trying to get her to go through with the termination, all right?
Well, did you?
No, not
No,
yet.
of course you didn't. Otherwise, you would not be leaving the decision up to her. Ethan, she hates me. You know that she hates me. She is gonna kill our babies because she hates me. She's never forgiven me for winning you back after she stole you away. She is ruthless, and you know that. And now because she can't have you, Ethan, now she's gonna kill our babies.
Gwen, she is not. Listen, I was begging her to go through with this procedure so we could at least save one of the babies.
Well, that would entail Teresa actually thinking of someone other than herself, and you and I both know that she's not capable of that. It is not even in her to think of anyone other than herself.
I think she is desperately trying to do the right thing here.
Oh, the right thing. You know what, Ethan? I had a dream, but I know it was a premonition. I dreamt that Teresa didn't go through with the procedure, and you know what happened? Both babies died. Both of my babies died because of that little slut.
Gwen, it was a dream.
You know what? It's coming true. Because here you are putting Teresa first, just like you always put her first. You are telling her to do what she thinks is best? What about me
Gwen,
and what I
please.
think is best? Please, what? I mean, does it matter what I want at all? I mean, do you care about what I want?
Of course I do. She's uncomfortable with this, okay? We have got to be sensitive to her religious beliefs.
When push
Gwen.
comes to shove, you always put Teresa first.
That is not true.
Ethan, I don't even want to hear any more of your excuses, okay? Because I know what I heard. She decided that she didn't want to go through with the procedure, and you said, okay. You gave her permission to condemn both of our babies to death rather than save one of them. How could you do that? What the hell were you thinking?
You have to calm down. You were sick a little while ago. Please
Ethan,
calm down.
these are our babies we're talking about. How dare you tell Teresa that it's okay, that she doesn't do everything necessary to save one of their lives. You just don't want her to do anything that makes her uncomfortable.
I didn't say that.
How can you put Teresa's feelings above the lives of our baby and over me?
If you would calm down for a
Ethan,
second,
how am I supposed to calm down after what you've done here? I am never gonna forgive you for this.
Hi, honey. I got here as soon as I could. So, have you come to some decision about the babies? Yeah. I made my decision. And there's nothing anyone can say that's gonna make me change my mind.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me high as breeze.
I still don't understand. What could you possibly show me on the Crane estate that's gonna help me understand what happened to my father?
Building this gazebo was a stroke of genius. It will never raise even the slightest suspicion. It will appear to be simply a beautiful gift to my family, a place where the Cranes can enjoy parties and picnics for generations to come. Even after I'm gone, this gazebo will remain.
And so will the secret that's buried beneath it.
As it must. No one can ever know the truth, Martin.
But you know it, and I know it. Every time I look at this gazebo, it'll be a reminder of what we've done.
Exactly. Which is why it was so important to me that you be the one to build it. I wanted your role in all of this to be firmly embedded in your mind and in your soul. This gazebo will stand as a tangible reminder, something for you to look at every day. So if you ever should weaken, if you even think of confessing or revealing the truth, you can look at this gazebo and know that that is utterly and completely out of the question. Because if you ever tell anyone what we did, you'll destroy not only your own life, but the lives of everyone you love.
Their lives have been destroyed anyway. I can't live under Alistair's threats any longer. I won't. It's cost me too much. It's time the truth was told, no matter what the repercussions. Be patient, Louise. We're almost there.
Almost where?
Yeah, you'll see. Come on, it's this way.
I want you to tell me everything that you know about my mother. I want to know everything. I was so young when she died. I have memories of her, but they're so limited. Just moments here and there, fragments. But your stories, you've helped bring her back to life for me. You've reawakened memories that I didn't even realize that I have. So if you could please tell me everything that you know, every little detail, no matter how trivial or insignificant it might seem to you.
I want to tell you everything, Sheridan. I want to share everything with you.
Sorry to interrupt.
I don't have to leave just yet, do I?
No. I have some important news for you. It seems that Alistair Crane has had a change of heart.
What do you mean?
He's dropped all the charges against you.
What?
You're free to go.
I have sat by time after time after time as you have rushed to Teresa's side. I am your wife, Ethan, but Teresa's the one who always comes first. You were always so concerned with doing what's best for Teresa. You're always so concerned about not wanting to hurt her feelings.
It's not true.
And, you know, I've put up with it. I have, not happily, that's for sure, but I have. But this time you've gone too far because not only have you put your concern for her above me, you've put it above the lives of our babies.
No, I did not do that.
Don't make it worse by lying because I heard you plain as day. You told Teresa to stand if she doesn't do everything necessary to save one of our babies' lives. It is unforgivable. It's unconscionable. You know how much those babies mean to me.
They mean just as much to me.
Obviously not.
Listen, honey, you need to calm down. You know what the doctor said about you getting upset? You need to calm down. Please.
You know what Teresa did to me in Los Angeles. Not only did she make me lose Sarah, but that fall damaged my ovaries so badly that I can never conceive again, and that is my only chance to have a child of my own. I mean, do you love me at all here?
Come on, of course I do.
You know what I went through when we lost Sarah, and you know that I told you that I will not be able to survive if we lose both of these babies too, and armed with all of that, what do you say to Teresa? You tell her that it's okay that both of our babies die. It's okay, Teresa. It's okay to devastate Gwen. It's okay to rip the dream away from her, forever becoming a mother. But you know what, Teresa? You do whatever you want. As long as you're happy and you're not uncomfortable, Teresa, you do whatever you want because that's really all that matters, right?
That's so not true.
I hate you. I hate you so much for putting Teresa first again.
I so know what you're going through, honey. Even though these aren't technically your children, all surrogates bond with the babies that they're carrying to one degree or another. And they fall in love with them and want what's best for them. So I know how awful it is for you to be told the babies you're carrying that you love are gonna die unless they have this procedure.
But it means taking the life of one of these unborn babies.
This is a hard decision for any woman, Teresa. I can't ask you to go against your beliefs. Just as your doctor, I'm obligated to present all the options to you. But in the end, only you can make the decision.
I know. I have.
You said that Alistair Crane had something to do with my father's disappearance. Is that why we're here?
All I can do is show you the facts. How you interpret them is up to you.
Sounds so mysterious.
Come on, it's that way. God, forgive me. Forgive me for what I've done, for what I'm about to do. I have no choice. I have to abandon my family. It's the only way to save them. I have to leave Harmony to protect them. Otherwise, Alistair will make good on his threats and destroy them. Just pray the secret that's buried here, along with what I've done, will remain here. Buried in this gazebo for all eternity. I was wrong. This terrible secret can't stay buried. It's time for the truth to finally be known. Only then can my son and my family understand why I did what I did. Why I had to leave them.
Honey, I am not putting Teresa ahead of you or ahead of our babies.
Yes, you are, and I'm sick of it.
Try putting yourself in her position for just 1 second.
Why don't you tell Teresa to put herself in my shoes for a second?
Honey, think about the enormity of what we're asking her to do now.
We are asking her to save the life of one of our babies, Ethan.
Honey, we are asking her to go against what she and the church believe is God's law. We are asking her to put her very soul on the line by taking the lives of one of those unborn babies.
Isn't it better to sacrifice one than to let both of them die?
The church says that it is God's law to make that decision.
Well, God gave us all this medical technology. Isn't that what it's
honey,
for?
I know that, but Teresa thinks it's a sin. We can't force her to go against her beliefs. We just can't.
Well, I really don't care about Teresa's beliefs. Where were Teresa's beliefs when she killed Sarah? Where were Teresa's beliefs when she seduced another woman's husband? Where the hell were Teresa's beliefs when she knocked out our surrogate and tricked the doctors into implanting her with our embryo? As far as I'm concerned, Teresa and her beliefs can go to hell.
You don't mean that.
I do mean that. The only thing that I care about right now is saving one of our babies, Ethan, okay? I'm gonna do whatever it takes to save one of them. Why? Can you not understand that?
Of course I understand that. I'm the father, Gwen. Of course I understand it. You don't think I want to do everything I can to save either one of them? To have one of them to hold, to love, to grow up with?
That's why we need to force her to do this, okay? And then if she decides she doesn't want to do it, then we just maybe need to take a lesson from what she did to Heather. We can just knock her out and have it done anyway.
All right. Gwen, stop. I understand. I understand wanting to do everything we can to make sure one of these babies survives. I also understand Teresa's position and feeling uncomfortable with this. As painful as it is, we gotta respect it. We have to.
You and Teresa can both go to hell.
Oh, Gwen. Gwen, please.
Don't even come near me because I am done. Okay, I am finished with you always putting Teresa first. I'm not going to stand for you always putting Teresa first anymore.
That is not what I am doing.
Yes, it is what you are doing. I'm looking at your actions, and over again, they put the lie to your words.
That is not true.
I'm done. Okay? Just go to her. You can have her. Because I'm done. I've already lost Sarah. I've lost the ability to get pregnant, and now I'm gonna lose my only chance to ever have my own child. And who's responsible for all of that? It's Teresa. And what do? Do you stand by my side? Do you support me? What does my husband do? No, you rush to Teresa's side again. Don't even try to deny it, because you wouldn't do it if you didn't still love her.
I don't. I love you. You're my wife, and I love you.
Well, your wife is sick of coming in second. Your wife is through with you always choosing Teresa.
I didn't choose her. I didn't marry her. I married you.
And you have obviously always regretted it. So now you can undo it. Okay? Because I'm done. I'm done, Ethan. I'm through with you. This marriage is over. So what have you decided?
Think about it. You can either deliberately let two little souls go and die, or you could give birth to one beautiful, healthy little baby. You can watch that baby grow. You can watch that baby mature and have a meaningful life. It's all up to you.
I'm gonna let you do it. I'm gonna sacrifice one of these precious souls to save the other.
You are my passion for life.
You're positive that you want to have this procedure?
Yes. May God forgive me, but I have to save one of these babies. I can't let them both die, even if it means committing a mortal sin.
Honey, you do understand that there's no guarantee that the remaining fetus will survive.
Well, I have to at least try, don't I?
Only you can answer that. That's why I'm going to ask you again. Are you sure you want to have this procedure? Because once it's done, we can't go back.
Yes. Dr. Russell, can we, do this as fast as possible? Because, I don't want to think about it anymore. Okay, I don't want to talk about it.
I'll go and get things started.
Thank you.
You can't say that. You can't mean that. You don't just want to walk away from our marriage, Gwen. Come on.
Ethan, you have left me with no choice. Nothing's ever gonna change. This ridiculous triangle's gonna never stop. It's always gonna be me chasing you, chasing Teresa, and I refuse to spend the rest of my life.
I'm not asking you to.
Yeah, you are. Despite what you say, Ethan, no matter what happens, you're always gonna put her first.
It's not true.
Yes, it is. It's always been true, and it always will be true, and you just proved it by putting Teresa's happiness and comfort level above our babies' lives. I need a procedure room set up immediately. Teresa Lopez Fitzgerald has decided to go ahead.
I think room D is available. I'll go check.
Eve, did I just hear what you said? Did you... Teresa agreed to have the procedure?
Yes, and she wants to have it done immediately.
Oh my God! Ethan, did you hear Teresa agreed to have the procedure? She's gonna try and save one of our babies.
Alistair Crane dropped the charges? All of them? There must be some mistake.
No mistake. I've got the paperwork right here. Free to go.
But something's not right here, Sam. You know my father. He would never do this. I mean, when someone has crossed him, if he even imagines that someone's crossed him, he doesn't sleep until he's exacted his revenge. He makes them pay. 2 eyes for an eye.
I know that. All too well.
So why did he drop the charges against Mrs. Wheeler?
I have no idea.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I want you out of here, but you did try to kill my father twice. He would never let that slide. I mean, he would be out buying judges and jury members right now to make sure that you spend the rest of your life in prison. Alistair Crane does not forgive and forget.
I know. Well, Sheridan, you're right. But I have the court order right here.
And this is all legit.
Yeah. I don't know why he dropped the charges against you, but he did.
My father doesn't do anything without a reason. He's up to something.
You're probably right.
What?
But what does the gazebo have to do with my father's disappearance? I've seen it. You know, my father built it. I've seen it like 1,000,000 times, and I've never seen anything there that would explain as to why he left Harmony.
Because you didn't know what to look for.
Oh. Oh my God.
It's gone.
Teresa changed her mind. Honey, she's gonna have the procedure. I mean, both our babies, we're not gonna lose both our babies after all.
Gwen, as I told Teresa, there's no guarantee that the remaining fetus is going to survive.
At least there's a chance. I mean, at least we have some hope now.
Are you sure? She's willing to go through with it?
Yes, and it wasn't an easy decision for her.
Well, it was not an easy decision for any of us. We're the ones who are gonna lose one of our precious babies, but at least now one of them has a chance to survive.
The only chance that it has. I'm gonna prep Teresa. I'll keep you posted.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I don't even know what to say because I am really embarrassed right now. I should have trusted you and I didn't. And I said some really horrible things and I accused you of really horrible things, but you know it was because I was just frightened that we were gonna lose both of the babies and I was completely hysterical and I didn't know what I was saying. I mean, you were completely right and it seems like you knew what you were doing the whole time, right? And you played to her, used reverse psychology, and you led her to the right decision.
Look, I wouldn't go that far, Gwen.
Honey, I mean, don't even be modest about it, because it was brilliant. You played her just like you would a jury, and I'm just really, really, really sorry for jumping to conclusions. I mean, I acted like a crazy person, and I should have just trusted that you were doing what you needed to do to bring Teresa around. Is there any way that you can forgive me here?
Alistair does not forgive. He's definitely planning something. There is a reason that he had these charges dropped. He certainly didn't do it out of the goodness of his heart, because that would imply that he had one, which he doesn't. So we've got to figure out his motive. What would my father gain by having you set free?
No. But you're right, it must be something.
Look, you can try to second-guess Alistair for the rest of your lives, but you'll never be able to figure out what goes on inside that sick mind of his, or why he does anything that he does. You just drive yourselves crazy, which could be the point of all this.
Oh, no, that's much too subtle for my father.
Look, the point is, just be grateful that you've been set free, right? Enjoy that. Now go on, resume your life. Just remember, keep your guard up.
Yeah. Sam's right. The important thing is that you're free. We'll just have to figure out my father's plans later.
What the hell happened?
Damn that Alistair.
I thought I heard trespassers. You're lucky I didn't have my gun.
What happened here? Where the hell is the gazebo?
Oh, I just thought I'd change the landscape a bit.
At this hour of the night? Huh? You left the hospital for this?
I was inspired. And some of your people don't object to a little hard work, even late at night.
No. Well, this had nothing to do with landscaping. My father built that gazebo, and you had no right to tear it down.
I have the right to do whatever I want with my property. with all of my property. Fact of the matter is that gazebo was very shabbily built. It might easily have hurt someone. Just one big lawsuit waiting to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll bet it was. So why'd you really destroy it? Why'd you come out here in the middle of the night and do this?
I don't owe you an explanation.
It's got something to do with my father, doesn't it? I'll tell you something, I want to know what the hell is going on here.
You know, Teresa's always pushed my buttons. And I was so overwhelmed with fear that we were going to lose both of the babies, honey, I just lashed out. I really didn't even know what I was saying. Can you please forgive me? I love you so much, and I know that you love me, and I know that you would never put Teresa before our children.
I understand. I mean, we've both been on an emotional roller coaster lately. There's nothing to forgive. It's okay.
Thank you. You do know what this means, right? That our dream of having children just might come true?
Yeah, it could. I mean, Dr. Russell's said there's no guarantee still, but...
I know, but at least we have a chance. I want to go call my mother and give her the good news, okay?
It's a good idea.
Okay.
So, Dr. Russell, how long do I have to wait?
They're prepping the room right now, honey. And then you're gonna have to sign a surgical consent form. You certain you want to do this?
I'm certain.
I was hoping you had a moment.
I'll go check in and see when the room's gonna be ready.
So I guess Dr. Russell told you that I'm gonna go through with it.
Yeah, she did. That's why I'm here.
To thank me?
To ask you why. What happened? Why'd you change your mind?
So why'd you do it, Alistair? Why'd you tear down the gazebo, huh?
Why do you think it's any of your business?
Because my father built it.
And some Cuban rolled my cigar. But I don't have to consult with his son before I smoke it.
You're not gonna get away with this, you know.
Get away with what?
Something's going on here. Something that has to do with my father. And I'm not gonna rest till I find out what it is. Yeah.
It's pathetic how easy it is to anticipate you, Martin. There isn't even any sport in it. I knew you'd bring Luis here.
Yeah, well, you can tear down the gazebo, dig up the ground, take it all away, but that won't stop the truth from coming out.
Yes, it will.
I still know what happened. I can divulge it.
Go ahead. Tell someone. Tell anyone. Tell everyone. It's your future you'll be putting on the line, not mine.
You're wrong. It's both our futures. We're in this together.
You have no proof of that. It's gone. It's disappeared. But if you still feel the need to step forward as a good citizen, feel free. Tell Luis you're his father. Tell him the real reason why you left Harmony. I'll enjoy sitting back and watching that information destroy both your lives.
I really need an answer. I mean, what happened? Why'd you decide to go through with it? I need to know.
You made me change my mind, Ethan. I thought about everything you said. And I realized that I have to do what I can to save one of my babies.
this isn't easy for you. You know?
No, it isn't. But there's nothing I can do.
Even though it goes against the church, are you okay with that? Are you really okay with that?
Well, I have to be. Maybe if I repent my sins, I won't go to hell. Of course, dealing with Mama's not gonna be another story. You know, Ethan, I think that God wouldn't want these babies to die if one could live. Because God is loving. And he values life. And that's what I'm doing. I'm valuing a life. So it's the right thing.
Teresa, I know this is an enormous sacrifice for you, and all I can say is thank you. Thank you. It means a lot. It means a lot to me.
Does it?
Yes, it does. And it means a lot to Gwen, too.
Well, you're welcome.
All right. I'll see you after the procedure.
I wonder if you'll still be thanking me tomorrow.
So does she have to sign anything or do anything?
No. We just have to get her personal belongings, and she's free to go.
Great. Then while you do that, I'll go get the car.
Thank you.
I'll be back in a few minutes. Thanks, Sam.
I didn't do anything. Mrs. Wheeler, what I said before about keeping your guard up,
Yes?
I was serious. I didn't want to make a big deal about it in front of Sheridan because she's been through so much already with her father. Now, I know he killed Antonio, and he tried to kill her and Luis.
Then why is he out and walking around?
Because there's never been any evidence. But I've lived in Harmony my whole life. And one thing I can assure you is, Alistair Crane never does anyone any favors. Not unless he has something to gain, not unless there are strings attached.
I've heard that.
And as Sheridan said before, doesn't forgive. So I'm sure she's right. He's definitely planning something. My guess is that dropping the charges against you figures into it. Now, you tried to kill him twice. Okay? He won't forget that.
No, I won't.
I think he dropped the charges against you because he decided he could punish you in worse ways than the courts could.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Wheeler, I'll do everything I can to protect you. But you have to be vigilant. You have to watch your back. Because one way or another, Alistair's going to try to exact his revenge.
Maybe he already has.
What do you mean?
What are you waiting for, Martin? Don't let me stand in your way. Do whatever your good Catholic conscience says you must do. Divulge your identity. Confess what you did. Confess the real reason why you built this gazebo. Tell Luis what's buried beneath it. Tell the whole damn world.
No, it's what we did, Alistair. What we buried beneath the gazebo.
Is it? You have no proof of that. You have no proof anything ever happened. Just your word. The word of a man who abandoned his family and ran off with another man's rich wife. You have nothing to back up any allegations you might make.
It's all gone. It's not a splinter of wood, a chip of paint, there's nothing. It's like it never even existed.
Maybe it didn't.
Oh, it did. Yeah. Something about this gazebo really had you worried, huh, Alistair?
Did it?
Yeah. for you to race out of your hospital bed in the middle of the night and have it removed without a trace. You were really frightened, huh?
While I was lying in that hospital bed, recovering from the attempts on my life, I had plenty of time to think. I'm told it's quite common to want to make changes after a near-death experience.
Yeah, not in the landscaping. You know, there's something else going on here. And you know it, and I know it. And you know something else? Well, I was brought here to see something. Brought to the gazebo to learn something about my father. And well, now there's nothing but a pile of dirt.
Well, Luis, if you were still on the police force, you could launch an investigation into all the missing garden furniture in Harmony. But you're not, are you? Those days are gone. You lost your job, Luis. Pity.
Yeah, well, I don't have to be a cop to know that there's something going on here. And I intend to find out what it is. You need to tell me what you want me to see here and what it is that you really know about my father. You tell me, damn it. You tell me now.
What I have to tell you is important, and it affects us.
Nothing that you say or do could change my opinion of you.
I'm leaving Harmony for good, as soon as I can.
Oh, God. What are you planning to do now?